Certainly does not have hearts. He didn't want to speculate on passing.
Okay, so I'll leave the commentary on. I've got expert commentary from Brad. And I think Mark Chen might join in a bit. So this is the third quarter.
Minor, I think my hearts are good enough. Well, this may not work so well. I guess part of the question here is, what is East going to lead? Doesn't have anything really attractive to lead.
See what 4-5 clubs would do here. A club. Got a lot of diamonds to lose. That's the trouble with this hand.
And he leads the ace of spades, I guess reasonably enough, not figuring that the preemptor is going to have king and one spade. And this is probably now going to go down one. Defense is going to take a club, a spade, and a heart. All this while they could have done a fair amount of damage to 4 spades doubled, assuming that they lead, say, the ace of hearts. But that's not going to happen now. Would have gone ace of hearts, heart queen, and the defense also would have gotten a club trick and a diamond trick, at least. And if they do it right, if they return a diamond, gets a ruff there, and still gets a diamond, pretty solid damage. But unfortunately, North didn't get the message. If he had bid 5 clubs, that might have been more interesting, because let's say if East leads the same ace of spades, you might be able to rough out the hearts, and with the 2-2 club break, might have been able to make 5 clubs. But we'll see, and maybe that will possibly be a contract at the other table. And now East, having received a discouraging, presumably jack of spades signal, is wondering what to shift to now. He possibly may not shift at all, despite partner's signal, because it's unclear what partner has over there and what he really wants. So he may just play passive for the moment. But in any case, oh, there he is.
I'm back. Thanks for starting, Brad.
Okay, well, we have a non-dull board that is very much still in progress here. You can catch up here. We're just at trick 2 here against a 5-heart doubled contract by North, which is going down 1 trick. And for a moment, East-West were in 4 spades doubled, but Pachman pulled partner's double to 4-no trump, asking for a minor, and North said, no, I think we'll play hearts anyway.
Is 4 spades going to fetch?
No. 4 spades would have gone down. I haven't worked it all out, but it would have been on the ace of hearts lead. The defense would have had a nice little cross ruff.
So north-south would be minus at both tables instead of potentially plus.
Yeah, we haven't got a result from the other table yet, but
oh, I'm sorry.
We don't know what happened at the other table yet. But this one is going to lose a club, the ace of spades, and
a heart.
And a heart. Yeah, I was going to go minus 100 here. Oh, there. Now we do have a result. And indeed, 4 spades doubled down 2. So, yes, this is going to be a good pickup for the Greek team. Looks like that's going to be 400. That's going to be 9 imps.
Yes. 9 imps for the Greek team.
And we have, looks like we have Al here, and we have Mike Camel here, expert. We have some commentary via text as well as us voice. And margin is currently 18 imps for street. This is the first of 15 boards in this set, and there will be 15 more in the fourth quarter. So lots of bridge to go yet.
And Delimpaltadakis looks like they'll pick up 9 on this board. Cut the lead in half after only one board. Down 18 to only down 9. Exciting close match in our final here.
And right, one of the commentators says, he was surprised, and I was too, that South did not leave the double in with a void in partner suit and an ace and a king on the side for some defense. And maybe there was some misunderstanding in the partnership as far as what the double was exactly supposed to mean in terms of, obviously he has a good 4-heart bid, but in terms of shape, right. Some have suggested that partner was supposed to have a spade void, and therefore, if he does, then maybe you should go on offense. And Pachman pulled a 4-0 trump, suggesting that partner pick a minor. And looking at the whole hand, again, I was speculating that 5 clubs, if North had pulled to it, might have made, especially since he might get the ace of spades lead, and clubs are 2-2, and the hearts are 3-2 and rough outable, and 5 clubs might have made. We'll never know. But instead, he pulled to a game contract that had no play, basically, and so therefore he went minus. Only small minus, but he still went minus.
Hey, Brad, did they change the score? I thought it said 4 spades double down 2. Now it says down 3.
Yes, that might have been a correction. I guess Al might be able to affirm that, but yeah, not surprising. The defense can be rather effective, a rather effective defensive cross rough if they time it just right.
So that would be 612 imps instead of 9. So
Yes.
more of a gain for Delimpaltadakis.
That will make it a 6 imp margin if that all is going as expected.
So, Brad, in case our viewers aren't familiar with these pairs, what do we know about their methods? The North-South is rally pair. They play one club, could be short, and transfer responses. Is that correct?
Right, and they have some specialized gadgetry here, which we'll get into if it does come up. For example, one club, 2 of them, 2 diamonds, is like multi. It shows a 1 major 4 to 7 high card point hand. That's an interesting way of using a multi-type bid. Okay, Mark, why don't you introduce board 2 here?
Sure, thank you, Brad. All right, so East-West are the Greek pair, Delimpaltadakis, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, and Roustis. I think they mostly play 2/1 methods, so they'll open 1 standard club, not a club, could be short, promises at least 3. Pachman for the street team from Israel has a normal 1 spade overcall. And that 1 spade overcall will make Roost's life a little harder. Much rather respond 1 heart to the 1 club bid. I think they play standard, so we'll have to do a negative double instead of a 2 heart negative free bid. And after the negative, North has got values, but doesn't really have a clear bid over 1 spade. I'm wondering if he can redouble just to show that. They play clubs could be short also. So there's the negative.
Right. According to their card, it says here that the one club can be two only if 4-4-3-2. I have seen that. So that means that one diamond does guarantee four.
All right, so North has got 10 hot card points, 2 aces, but can't really act. Some people here might play redouble instead of being a Rosencrantz redouble. Shares an honor partner suit, just shares values. But, North South must be playing redouble means something else. So they pass. South bids his extra spades. And Zatorsky's kind of got the same situation. He's got a good hand. Don't really have anything to say. Do you think he'll lift the 3 spades, Brad? It is vulnerable. It's got 2 aces. It's got a doubled in possible rough.
Yeah, I think he's figuring that partner to some extent is bidding his hand. Both opponents are in the auction. I think he's kind of expecting partner to have about what he has. And certainly it does not look like you want to be, okay, it's going to go a club to the ace and a club honor back. And I think South will cover. I don't see any reason why he would duck. Do you?
Yeah, it doesn't. There was a stiff. Oh, he's not gonna duck that one. So the Delimpaltadakis is playing for a double and maintaining communication. Now I think he can make 4 spades.
Yes.
6 spades, 2 red aces, 2 club tricks.
I think they had to get that rough.
Yes.
And let's see. Spade position is extremely friendly. But yeah, the ace and the rough, and then another club plus a heart trick. I think they were going to go down if it went ace of clubs, queen of clubs, correct?
Yes. So could just be 1 hit difference by a Greek pair, letting them make an extra trick, but only in 2 spades, which is the right spot.
Yeah, that's high enough here. And even with spades 3-3 with the queen on side, it's still high enough.
It seems like this should be a reasonably flat board. I guess, yeah, if East-West competed over 2 spades to 3 clubs, I don't think that's going to make. It's not even going to come close. Not even get doubled. That's the only way this board could be a swing is if East bids 3 clubs and South decides to double it. Or maybe
I think South here is just he can just play a diamond to the ace and run the jack of spades. And if that wins, rough a diamond and draw trump and eventually play the other red suit, heart to dummy and lead a club up, establishing a club trick for himself.
Yes. I was doing this early. So, East is going to take the spade finesse forward right now.
Right. This is actually even better because now they have to. He's threatening to rough a club. Although actually, what happens is he's got the 10-9, so he's really just if there's a trump switch.
That's true.
And East knows that. East knows that
he's only getting 1 club regardless.
Yeah, he could even. Yeah, he's okay. He's just going to try to switch his singleton, and he's got to hope that partner's got a little better hand than what he's got. In particular, he wishes his partner has at least the 10 of spades or something like that.
So I guess Bachman is just playing safe to make 2. He's going to rough his club.
Right.
Yeah.
He's willing to give up a spade and a heart and a club, and I guess he'll make 3.
4, but it's just they're only 2 spades. No big deal.
Right. Okay, he's going to rough this.
Rough his club.
So this is the difference between teams play and pairs play. Where normally you might rough a diamond, Sorry, you might run the jack of spades, then ruff a diamond, play ace king of spades, and you've already got a club winner with 10-9 and the ace there. So what they're saying here, because we're in two spades, you're just making sure of the contract. Because we're not sure exactly about the spade layout, they might lose a spade anyway. So just making sure they ruff a club, and that's basically it.
Just continuing here. And he can now just play ace, king, and another spade, I guess.
So I know this is a minor consideration at this high stakes bridge. Normally this table has been behind the other table. It looks like right now they're ahead.
This is
Really
weird
doing
play.
that? Why is he playing a low spade first? That's kind of odd. Not sure that's right.
The Vigraf operator's probably just going to
That's just crazy.
140 north south.
Could have made 4 spades, and if he just plays a 10 of hearts, and West goes on lead, whatever West comes back, South wins it. Then you just exit with a club, and then you can end up. So you end up getting 4 spades. Should have made 10 tricks there.
Maybe 1 hit difference, unless East to West did 3 clubs. I don't see that could be a swing board.
Looks like from the commentary that they may be in 3 spades at the other table, which could be a little more interesting.
Oh,
But we'll wait for that result to come through.
yes.
Right, now, have a nice hand for Hockman South. Going to open 1 spade. And at Vol versus Not, what do you think? 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, or pass from the West cards?
Yeah, there's 6-4 bid more, but you got to draw the line somewhere. At match points, I would definitely bid 2 diamonds. Because if you go for a number, it's only 1 board. But it's close. I don't know the Greek pair's style.
Yeah, I would say white, I wouldn't have a problem bidding 2 or 3 diamonds, but red versus white,
Yeah.
that's kind of getting a little sketchy.
The other problem with bidding is partner may expect more, and then you may get too high, so he doesn't
Right,
pass.
and he does pass, yeah. I think he drew the line correctly there. And a forcing no trump here, and probably a 3 spade bid. It's 17. It's almost a 3.5 spade bid.
They might Gazilli this one. They play Gazilli.
Right, he's got good spade texture. Those 10-9-8 of spades are definitely worth some stuff.
Of course, I don't know Gazilli that well. I don't think he can show this hand at the 2 spade level. Because 2
Well,
spades.
we will soon find out.
There's probably a difference jumping to 3 spades and going through Gazilli and then bidding 3 spades.
Right, it depends on how they're using Gazilli here, but he's giving this some thought, so I think he's trying to figure out how to communicate to partner that he's got like basically a maximum 3 spade bid in standard.
I mean, he can make 7 major on this hand, right?
Probably not on a diamond. On a diamond lead, you can't, because I think that takes out the entry.
Oh, for if you're in 7 spades, you can.
If you're in 7 spades, but not for 7 hearts. 7 hearts, yeah, you can win anything, unblock the 3 top hearts, and come back to your hand, and everything runs. Yeah.
If you get 2 spades to show this, they're gonna have to waste some space. Yeah. So
Okay, there's our Gazilli, and 2 diamonds artificially showing game forcing hand.
Hopefully, Adler.
And 3 hearts looks like that might be showing extras with 6+ spades.
Yeah, hopefully Adler and Mike can clarify what 3 hearts is.
Okay, and North shows some spade tolerance, at least here. So now is South going to make a slam move here?
Now, there's no way to get the 6 or 7 hearts. At least not that I can see.
Right, even with the spade queen coming down singleton, I think with the likely king of diamonds lead, or queen of diamonds, whatever, there. And Yeah, apparently North might have been limited. It's possible that South didn't go further because North, while having a game forcing hand, might have limited his hand in some way, or
Spades.
maybe he's just leaving it up to partner.
So in spades, this is high enough because you can't do anything with your clubs, right? You're gonna
Right,
lose
and
two
let's,
clubs. So
yeah,
seven
very
hearts,
unlikely.
five spades makes
Right.
because of the friendly spade position.
Yeah, hard to diagnose that North South though.
Yes, I think that's asking in the movies to get to six hearts on these cards.
Right, yeah, you can put this into like Challenge of Champs in Bridge World or something like that, and they'll, that this would be a challenge even for the best pairs. I mean, unless you have a relay system and can discover the 5-3 heart fit and also figure out that that is better than the 6-2 spade fit.
The only chance is if they open a spade and North decides to game force two hearts. That would give them a chance to get the six hearts. We'll see what happens at the other table.
Now he's just going to make 11 tricks now.
Yeah, there's no stiff club honor.
Yeah, no magic here, and if you had better club spots, you might have a better chance, but not here.
And again, what he needs is he needs dummy to have the queen of hearts, and he needs the two of hearts.
Right.
But if it goes like old fashioned Gordon players might have a chance to get to this one spade,
Right.
not game forcing, then you might get there.
Right. Yeah, John Morf at the table there just pointed the same thing out. Okay, he's going to run,
Yes,
and
I don't think any. Excuse me, Brad. I don't think any of these pairs play relays. The relay might be able to get you there also because South would open one club precision and North would show positive hearts, and then South would ask questions in relay. North would show their 2-5, 3-3 shape with the ace of spades and ace of diamonds. And now South might be able to diagnose that hearts is better than spades because kind of follows the general theory. You want to play the weaker hands trump suit.
right, he would just need to be able to bring the spade suit in, which was pretty good odds, 3-2 or stiff queen or east short in spades so that the queen can be roughed out, etc. So yeah, six hearts anyway would be a very good spot. But
And I think it's like 15% the other pair can get there. That's asking for a lot to get the six hearts on these cards.
But yeah, I can imagine pairs like, say, Woolsey Bramley, with their relay system and strong club. We pointed out we have a result on board two that three spades did go down.
So part score swing. The street table was plus at both tables. They picked up 6 imps. So the score is now 12-6 Delimpaltadakis this quarter. And the overall score is 73-61 street.
Three spades at the other table was makeable. They did start ace of clubs, club rough, and North elected when he was in dummy with one of the red aces to not float the jack of spades. So he ended up losing another trump trick. He lost a heart and two clubs and a ruff and the queen of spades. His three spades could have been made with a different view by Seema in the other room.
All right, we're on the board 4. So one could be, their club is only short with rare sequences. It's mostly natural. One mostly natural club by Rustis. Let's see. So this is interesting when you got 5 clubs and 4 diamonds. Like let's say he had 4 hearts instead of 4 spades. You might open one diamond if your diamonds are good and your clubs are bad. But I think he'll open one club here. And then Michaels by Zatorsky, 2 clubs. If the one club could be short, they probably would play 2 diamonds as Michaels. But here's a mostly standard 1 club. So go standard 2 clubs Michaels. And that will actually prevent East-West from finding their 4-4 spade fit, which they may not really want to find. But wow, Pacman's got a lot of hearts. So
Yeah, I'm looking at this almost wondering whether slam in hearts is makeable. You can throw a diamond away if the defense doesn't lead trumps, or in the case of West can't lead trumps, you can take 10 trumps and 2 aces, can you not?
yes, so North doubles instead of bidding Michaels. I'm assuming they have Michaels available or some form that shares both majors.
Possibly that they don't have that available, that people over a club that could be short frequently play that 2 clubs is natural and say 2 diamonds is Michaels, but this pair may have, let me see if I can check their notes here.
Right, so Pacman will probably cupid. He happens to have clubs this hand. Because I think his hand is too good to just jump to 4 hearts.
For
North, they did correct it. They did go 1 club, 2 clubs. They're undoing it a lot. 1 club, 2 clubs. Or 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds, yeah. 1 club, 2 clubs would be natural.
Right, so I think Pacman's got, he could just bid 4 hearts, but it's a little bit of a lazy bid. And it's not that hard to envision slam making here. You got a 10 card heart fit. Partner's got a minimal high card point wise, and I think 6 hearts is cold from south since they can't lead it.
Right. I think perhaps a trump lead, if played by North, would cut down the roughing potential, and although spades are 4-4, so you may be able to set up a long spade, but I don't think hearts are 3-0. I don't think it's going to quite work.
So here's another interesting game where 6 hearts makes it. It's very hard to get to. They've got all of 18 high card points. I'm sorry,
Right.
they got 20. They got 20 high card points.
Although the queen of clubs is kind of a non-working value. Okay, yeah, 3 clubs is showing some interest here, more than just thinking.
Do you know the difference, Brad, between 2 no trump ask and 3 clubs cupid?
No, I'd have to look up to see what it is for them, because yeah, a lot of people would play the 2 no trump shows invite plus values. Okay, North bids his hearts, and now is South going to, okay, he cubids 4 diamonds, which is music to North's ears.
I think
He's got a club void.
He's got 2 aces. He's got a club void.
Right, partner probably doesn't have a club card because he skipped 4 clubs.
He could pass 4 diamonds. This would be helpful. He could just pass 4 diamonds and save space. The partner could redouble, guarantee the ace of diamonds. There it is. Pass.
Okay. Yep, he just passes. Okay, yeah, should redouble to just confirm its first round control.
And still interested in slam.
Still, okay, so if he redoubles, then what is North going to do? Oh, Mike has just pointed out that this auction has placed East on lead.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Unfortunately, well, hard to tell. But yes, I think East will have to find. I agree. I think it will set it because I think he needs those 10 trump tricks.
Yes.
I don't.
The clubs don't set up. They don't, because you can't pull trumps and enjoy a long suit.
Right. I agree. I think a trump lead will beat it.
They may stay low enough though. The North just.
Yeah, North is not showing a whole lot of interest here.
The only sign of life he showed was not bidding 4 hearts over the double of 4 diamonds. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what Delimpaltadakis leads, because his partner opened clubs and then he doubled for a diamond lead, but he's got decent spades. And where if they're at 6 hearts, where are they getting their tricks from? Except from
Hoffman does not know partner's minor suit orientation here. In strict theory, partner could have 2 small clubs and a stiff diamond, right?
What's that?
I don't think that's been denied. Partner could have 2 small clubs and a stiff diamond.
Yes, that's very true.
So I think, yeah, he takes the low road and passes, and there's your trump lead.
That's going to hold this to 11 tricks. Nice lead by Delimpaltadakis. Would have been even nicer if they were in 6 hearts.
Yes, Gibb does confirm that this lead will stop 12 tricks.
So we got 2 boards in a row where thin slams were possibly biddable and makeable. Realistically, at this table, it's stayed in game. We don't have a result yet for board 3, but I expect that to be flat. If they get to the 6 hearts, that would be a tremendous result. And then it'll be interesting to see how many hearts the street team, the Greek team bids at the other table on board 4. So normally, Brad, when you cross-ruff a hand, you catch your side winners. He's only got 2 of them.
Yeah, the North-South will end up being happy. Of course, they'll look at it and say, oh, darn, if we could have just arranged for South to play 6 hearts.
And that's normally what happens when one player Michaels the other one picks the suit.
Right. This would be one hand if South was in 6 hearts where you want a 3-0 trump break.
Yes. Oh, Mike said that the Italians got the 6 hearts on board 3.
Ah, but the question is who's playing it?
That one doesn't matter. That's the Ace King Queen opposite Jack 5.
Oh, that's right. That's the previous board.
Yes. So that's going to
Wow,
be a 13.
That's
It's not vulnerable. It's going to be like a 10 pickup.
Have to see the auction on how they got there.
Yes, tremendous result. Going to be a 10 pickup for Delimpaltadakis.
Now, if they manage to get to 6 hearts played by South on this board too, that will be even more outstanding. Perhaps a bit lucky, but still, can't argue with success if they manage that.
It's kind of interesting when you're in a 5-5, 10 card fit. You usually don't run out of trumps, but in this hand they are.
It's interesting. Al says that they are in 6 hearts, and South, who had the Ace King Queen tight, is playing it. So there must have been some artificiality where North did not initially bid some number of natural hearts.
They might have gone 1 spade, 2 diamonds, showing 5 or more hearts.
Something like that. Or they had again some sort of gazilli or some artificial auction that just happened to get South to bid hearts first.
Couldn't he have made a trick if he shook? I'm sure Delimpaltadakis roughed that good spade.
Yes, he could have. Okay.
Go ahead, Brad.
And we have, okay, that's a 11 that not everybody opens, especially balanced, vulnerable, and with no majors. And there's some these days that just open any 11, no matter how bad it is, and we'll find out whether he does this and opens a club or not. Pretty marginal, but he does.
I mean, they can
Probably their style to open these.
I think East West can make 3 no trump, but they may not even enter the auction.
Right now, this is where some pairs on South have a gadget to show a weak major two suitor. I don't know whether this pair employs any of that, but we shall find out. If not, he's just going to bid one heart. Oh, okay. Oh, East overcalls a diamond. Not a very good suit, but he just felt that with 13 highs, he felt the need to come in, and he did. Now, this is interesting. If South has a way to show both majors over this interference, otherwise, I guess he might bid one heart, transfer to spades, and then bid two hearts later to show this sort of hand. Just a major two suitor with not necessarily a whole lot.
Did 2 clubs that must share both majors. Can't imagine.
Okay, yeah, 2+. Okay, 2 clubs, which that may be an artificial bid to show this sort of hand, but we'll see. Again, I'm gonna. East looks at all this and says, "Okay, I've got 12 highs, and I've got stoppers everywhere, so I'm going to bid 2 no trump." North, of course, gets out of the way.
East should raise. They don't have a good diamond seat, but they got more high card points than they promised.
Yes,
So,
I think they realized that they could be jobbed, and
wow, so
they
this one
did.
diamond,
They did bid. Wow.
the 8-10 fourth 1 diamond over calls the winner on this board. Otherwise, they might have gotten stolen from.
Yeah, I can't yet find anything on the card about what the 2 club bid was by Pochtman.
Hey, hold on a second. What is this going to make? I mean, can the defense set this? Because he did get off to the right lead. Because the Jack of Hearts can be an entry. Does he have to duck this? Does he have to fly queen here? Oh,
I don't think he has to fly queen. I think what he's going to need to do, and he's kind of guided by the bidding in all likelihood, is to get the diamond suit right. He's got all these diamond spots that he can force 3 diamond tricks.
Yeah, the hard spots are good enough.
And
Yeah,
even
I
if
think
it
Freeland's making.
goes 9 jack ace,
Yeah,
the problem is the heart length has no entry to it.
Yes.
They can establish the hearts, but South will never get in.
Yes, so Rooster says the 10 of hearts, it's a second heart stopper that he can take on the 3rd round of hearts.
Right. For now, he'll just knock out the ace of clubs to be sure of that, but he's almost certainly going to get the diamonds right.
Yes.
It's play opener for the king, and he doesn't really care about where the rest of the suit is. He's just going to get 3 diamond tricks on power.
Well, that would lose if Pochtman had jack and 1 diamond. He might use clubs to get to the dummy and then lead a diamond to his 9.
Yeah, he could do that as sort of an avoidance type play.
Either force out the king or North will win the jack.
Right. Yeah, this is assuming that the ace of clubs is 1 and that the hearts are cleared.
So he'll lose. Will he make? Well, how many tricks he got? He's got 3 diamond tricks, 3 club tricks. He'll make 10 tricks, I think.
Yes, 2 in each major and 3 in each minor.
So a nice result by the Greek team.
Yeah, well done to just go ahead and the 1 diamond bid can be criticized, but if somebody had to bid the East-West.
Otherwise, they might have gotten stolen from and defended 2 hearts.
Right. Mike says that two clubs by South was probably showing a weakish hand with both majors of some kind. Exactly what shape or what strength it promised, but I would bet that it's probably a weak major 2 suitor, and so therefore, without bidding, North South would have just settled probably in 2 hearts. And while that might not make, it's not going to go down 4 or 5, and that would be not as good for East-West as making game.
So score 73 to 72 now, Brad. Our streak continues.
Right, and 11 imps on board 3 for 6 hearts making 7. Okay, while we're having this played out, I'll go see how they managed to get to 6 hearts.
Right, so
And the answer was yes, a gazilli type auction. Spade and no trump, 2 clubs, and 2 diamonds by North, and South rebid 2 spades. North rebid 2 no. I don't see explanations for these, but then South rebid 3 hearts. North bid 4 diamonds, South bid 4 spades, and then North, I guess, key carded with 4 no trump, and South bid 5 diamonds, and North bid 6 hearts.
for those guys,
Again, I don't have explanations for all those bids, but that's how the auction went. So very well done for the Italians.
he's gonna, I guess, he's gonna eventually be a diamond to the 9.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a state entry.
Yeah, right now he's just running some clubs for some discards.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised to see that.
I think he was maybe guarding against stiff king of diamonds with Pockman. He knows he still has 9 tricks here if this is indeed the diamond position, but I was looking at that and I thought I wouldn't be surprised to play the ace because
Oh, I see.
the queen jack of spades could have been Zatorsky's hand
Yeah,
to give him 11 count that way. So I think he decided he didn't want to. The risk of stiff king was small, but not 0. And he just played safe for 9 tricks, essentially.
So, good line also. Only cost 1 over trick is semi-meaningless. That's a good result considering North will open at both tables probably.
Okay.
So let's see. We're going to have pass by Delimpaltadakis. And then not vulnerable Pacman. Seems like
They're going to open multi here, assuming they choose.
hearts. The disadvantage of multi is it's indirect. So 3 hearts puts a lot more pressure on the opponents. So I'm predicting South will bid 3 hearts, or he might pass. I don't think if the 4 spades bothers him, which wouldn't bother me.
Second share.
But you're not vulnerable versus vulnerable. It's
You do have also 4 spades. Yep, there's our multi.
so North might consider passing this, especially if it could be only a 5-card suit. Yeah, I don't think they have any strong component to their multi.
No, it just simply says week 2 in one of the majors. I don't have a specific range. Let me see. Maybe I should have a
So
range here.
Yes, it's because South's. I guess it's a chance that South has spades. If he does have, even if he has spades, game is.
No, I guess South could have like a maximum with a diamond fit, or just a maximum. I mean, if South can have up to about a 9 or 10 count, you still might have a game.
Yes, he's got to guess. Pass could be right. 2 hearts could be right. 2 spades could be right.
Well, he's going to ask. Let's see.
It probably shows a minimum with hearts. That's the
Yeah,
first
probably mid part. Yeah, that's what we do, right?
No, we do something
Oh,
slow.
no, we just transfer into our suit with a minimum, right? Yeah. And North barrels on with 3-0 Trump and hopes for the best.
Yeah,
And
spot.
this is not. He's probably going to get the club honor lead here for Jack or 10, whatever their Rusinau or not is.
Just doesn't have any tricks. You can't even
Of
get
course,
to
East is going to think that. Oh, okay, that's right. 3 clubs did show his suit, right? So he knows the hearts are behind him. So I think he's going to make a normal club sequence lead.
So Zatorsky did have to guess.
But yeah,
Delimpaltadakis picked up one in on board 5, on board 4. So it's exactly tied right now. So they
yeah, this is pretty ugly.
4, but they did maybe opposite sided so that they got extra trick or they didn't need a trump. So 73 to 73, as expected, we got the Jack of Clubs lead. And Zatorsky, as declares, not going to be happy to see that dummy with a stiff diamond. He needed a double the diamond.
Right. If diamonds are 3-3 or 2 honors double, then he can set up 5 diamond tricks, and he might have 2 clubs and a spade. Although the heart suit is going to be dead if the opponents don't let him steal a trick there. So even if diamonds broke more friendly, you still won't have any guarantee of 9 tricks. But with this diamond break, it's really bad.
It sucks to be slated at least down 2. I mean, the good news, the defense doesn't have a long suit to run, but the bad news is Zatorsky doesn't have any tricks with the diamonds splitting dead.
Yeah.
John, Michael makes a good point. So Jack of Clubs is standard, could be from King Jack 10. In this case, the Rooster, if he plays low, you declare will only have 1 club trick. You might get a second one, but if he flies ace here, you'll get a second trick right away.
If West gets in, let's say with a diamond at some point, yeah, and
Is this there?
Wow.
Hold on a second.
Oh my.
Here.
So that's 5 diamonds.
So
That's
he can, now
5.
he can get, but he still only has 8 tricks.
He still has only 8 tricks, but the defense now has to be a lot more careful.
Yeah, because the dummies, if they don't do the spades right, dummies 10 of spades and dummies good heart it's stepping stone to it.
Right. Well, if West gets in with his queen of diamonds, what he'll need to do is shift to a spade.
Yes, and then a spade. Yeah, that's they don't even need a spade back. They basically need to make sure the ace of spades doesn't capture an honor.
Right, because the defense is now only getting 1 diamond and 1 club and 1 heart, and they need to have
2 spades or another club.
Yeah, what you don't want is for East to like sort of get end played.
So Zatorsky's gonna wonder what's going on in the diamond suit. He's thinking that this deck only has 10 diamonds in it.
Right, as Mike points out, a low diamond shift would have been much better. This is, again, probably still going down, but not as much as it could have been, and it's making the defense stressful.
So maybe Bruce just thought that Declare had running hearts. He's got a stiff 10. His partner has as little as Jack 4 of hearts, he can shut down the heart suit. So when Declare flies back a heart, Delimpaltadakis will have to guess whether to fly ace or duck. I think he should fly ace. He had 2 hearts, he probably picked the suit contract. Of course, Delimpaltadakis is probably wondering what the heck's going on in the diamond suit. partner led at 10.
Well, if he doesn't rise ace, Declare is going to make this. This is a good play to play this heart right away before the defense knows everything about what's going on here.
Yeah, Michael said the same thing. So Delimpaltadakis probably has no idea how this hand is laid out with this 10 of diamonds in play.
Well, there's an argument for going up because with 2 hearts, perhaps North would have elected to play this in 4 hearts.
Right, I just mentioned that.
But can he trust that completely? It might not be auto for North to just automatically to just bid 4 hearts. So he knows if he rises and Declare does have 2, he's given away a trick there.
So if he's counting Declare's tricks, he knows Declare only has 2 club tricks. And he's not attacking spades.
He does go up. Well done.
And now, is he just going to exit 10 of clubs? Yeah.
Yep.
Stick Declare back in his hand.
Still nerve-wracking, but now Declare will just have to revert to his diamonds. And again, West should be able to work out a spade switch, I would think.
And then he might have to double the second round of spades. He might have to go 4 spades, Jack, Queen, and then 2 or 9, duck instead of king.
Right. But
It's
this will be a whole lot. Now, I'm wondering when West is in.
he might just stick. Probably just plug away at clubs. He's not going to lead spades.
It's a good hand, this, isn't it? It's a good hand.
The defense will get 2 clubs, a
A
heart,
diamond, a heart, and a spade.
and a
Yeah.
spade.
Right. Okay. Spade switch in this case was not necessary and might be bad if partner didn't have the queen of spades.
Right. So Declare's got 4 winners and 2 losers left. He might even just claim down 1. I guess
At this point.
he could play the aces. Yeah, there's really no layout.
Yeah, I think East West both know what to do now.
Yeah, just on the run of the diamonds, Delimpaltadakis can just get rid of his hearts, keep his good club. So closer than we thought it would be, 3 no trump down.
Be interesting to see if North-South stay lower at the other table.
Yeah, another good result for Delimpaltadakis. They might take the lead after board 6 if their North-South can go plus.
Agree.
Of course, I would have opened 3 hearts and I would have gone plus because the partner's supposed to have theirs, not my opponents.
Mike's recommendation is for East West to go get a cold wash or 2 and move on.
Oh, they're hot though. Why they don't want to wash cloth. They're winning this 24-6.
They did make that board a lot more interesting than it needed to be.
Yes, entertaining for us to
Well, yes, but don't need more stress.
That's while we're waiting for them to finish this, I think that's something that's not talked about enough in bridge. Just keeping your composure and mainly that, keeping your composure, not getting too high or too low on these boards because it's a lot to think about, a lot that could go right, a lot that could go wrong, and you don't want to get on tilt. That actually, that could be the difference between 2 great players with equal talent. But if one player's got a better mental makeup and composure, that could be the difference. Yes, Michael said that West was trying to get on Sports Center with his great play, and he almost gave away a contract. But There it is. Queen spades takes the setting trick. Hooray! If you're rooting for Delimpaltadakis.
Yeah. Worried that he had just end played his partner to lead a spade into the ace queen, except no, the partner had the queen, so all is well. One last little bit of nervousness. Okay, board 7. Pass, and I guess if this table is in the open any 11 counts, West will open, although not my style. If playing standard, it's a lot of it is your style. That's a pretty ugly 11, except it does have 2 aces. But it's also got 3 jacks in his 4x3 and your vol.
Torski's got a really good 18 count.
Yeah, West does pass. They're not of the ultra-light school.
I think he'll just bid one club, showing 18 to 19 eventually. But it's pretty close to 20. No jacks, all those 10s.
Yeah, I will bet this evaluates to something like 19 and a half anyway.
So as a past hand, I don't. Did Pachman show his clubs now as a past hand? We'll see. Or maybe 3 clubs. Yeah, I was just thinking that 3 clubs shows this hand. So 3 clubs is supposed to be a hand that doesn't want to play 3 no trump opposite the 18 to 19. So even though Zatorski's got good club fit, he doesn't have an ace. So 3 no can go down. Oh, well, 3 spades. So what do you do now if you're Zatorski? All this bidding in front of you. You got by far the best hand at the table. Is the winning bid double? Well, he doesn't try 3 no trump, which is not going to fetch, assuming he plays it there. What's after a spade lead? Yeah, he's got to knock out too many cards. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, he would be in better shape if clubs were 2-1.
I didn't even notice that. This could get bloody.
Matter of fact, he can pick up 3-0 on the East cards, but not 3-0 on the West cards due to no outside entry. You can play a low club to the queen, but you can't get the dummy to hook the jack from West.
So the defense is going to get 3 spades, 2 clubs. The defense is going to get a lot.
Yeah, if they figure out to double hook diamonds, well, they don't need to do that. They'll just set up spades. Yeah, he correctly plays the king because he knows that he can only pick up 3-0 one way, and he's going to find that it is 3-0 and it's the wrong way.
Not sure about that diamond.
Yeah, this is he wastes the diamond 9, but that's okay because he knows what the spade position is. He knows that declare has ace king tight from trick 1.
So the winning bid was to defend 3 spades, I think, because you can't make 4 clubs. You certainly can't make 3 no trump.
Yeah, problem is that there weren't enough primes. Even if the club set up, it was still no good because you have all these aces to knock out.
Let's just say Pachman had ace-6 of clubs. You had 6 club tricks and ace-king of spades. Well, then I guess you could knock out the ace of hearts. So 3 no trump could have made if Pachman had the ace of clubs.
There are those out there that I've seen that when you preempt 3 of a minor, and I don't know whether that applies to competition or not, that you're supposed to be ready for partner to be able to bid 3 no trump on his 18 to 19. But I don't think everybody subscribes to that. They just look at their hand and see 6 clubs of the queen and they preempt. And they say, okay, well, if partner bids 3 no trump, that's his problem.
I don't play standards. I don't know this as well. I thought it was opposite, where you bid 3 clubs, and I want to play there. I don't want to. If I got a hand where I want to play 3 no trump, if you have 18 and 19, I'd do something different.
And if you have the tools to do so, if you can show like a mixed raise or something that's better than complete garbage, but still not all that constructive.
It's going to be down 400 for street. I'm sorry, 400 for the Greek pair, Delimpaltadakis. More good news for them. So they picked up 2 imps on the board 6, where they made it exciting and eventually set 3 no trump. But they're going to probably pick up a good number of imps on this hand, especially if their teammates go plus.
Yeah, at the other table, North-South stopped shorter because they did open a natural weak 2 hearts. North bid 3, presumably forcing diamonds, and South bid 3 hearts, and North decided that this looked ugly, so he gave up in 3 hearts.
I think the defense could have taken 10 tricks, but they're dropping tricks. And they're still going to get a good result for plus 300. But it could have been even more bloody. Bang down the ace of diamonds. I guess he doesn't know who has the ace. Well, I guess Bruce just didn't get a chance to signal he had the ace of hearts. I think they could have gotten 4 diamonds, 2 clubs, 3 spades, and a heart. That would have been what?
If Wes knows his partner's diamonds are that good that he can actually shift the diamonds on the first club, and then partner shifts back to spades, and then he gets in and with another club and fires another diamond through. That's
They
not.
could have found that because partner did signal with the 3 of diamonds. Anyway, plus 300 is still a very good result for Delimpaltadakis. Board 8, back here. That's the Greek pair doesn't play the Polish 2s, so they're going to pass.
5, 10 account.
And Zatorski doesn't open the 10 count flat on spade. Delimpaltadakis got a pretty normal 1 heart opener, unless he warps that into a 1 no trump bid. No, he does bid 1 heart. And then
1 heart looks
pass
better
on
when you got a
spade by his
15
partner,
count partner's
Brustis.
passed.
That will keep North quiet. And then probably 2 only clubs by Delimpaltadakis. Preference to 2 hearts, all pass.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
After all the excitement from the last 4 or 5 boards, we're going to have a 2 heart partial on this board.
Wes will be happy that he has 2 hearts in 1 club rather than 1 heart and 2 clubs after that start.
Okay, so good news for Delimpaltadakis fans. Their north-south stopped at 3 clubs. They're going to be plus 110 against the 300 at the other table, 410 difference. Big Delimpaltadakis, they're going to take the lead.
Okay, what happens in 2 hearts here? We're going to get a diamond honor lead. Looks like a no Rousseau, so nice queen of diamonds. This is as good as anything. I think North is going to win this and try a club.
You think will West cover the? I'm sorry. Will Zatorski cover the jack of clubs? And if it doesn't,
he needs to.
Yeah, but it could be wrong. He doesn't know.
Depends on the quality of East's clubs, yeah.
And then if he doesn't cover it, will Delimpaltadakis float it or fly king? Kind of an interesting club suit.
Right. Well, we get a nice, friendly heart split.
The stage
But if that club gets covered, I don't know if he's thinking of ducking this. If he's ducking it, partner, as it turns out, should overtake and switch to a trump. I think he needs to win this and lead a club, yeah, and make sure he at least gets one rough.
So Torsi's got to think in advance what he's going to cover.
Yeah, he decides to duck. And
he might float it.
Yeah, I think because that's the stiff jack, if it was a small one, I think he might get this right. And I think if he wants to make this contract, he needs to get it right. Because that'll get a natural clump trick in the bag.
So notice that Torsi didn't unblock the diamonds. He kept his king as an entry, push a trump.
Right, which is fine. He might think that Zagorski would win his ace in order to push a trump through. Because the other problem here is that it's not convenient for South to switch to trumps on some layouts.
So normally you're taught when you have a jack without the 10, you gotta just fly king. In this case, flipping the jack is hard for.
Oh, he does go up.
He might shift to a trump anyway because he's got nothing to lose. I guess partner with the jack of hearts.
Yeah, Hockman has to decide. He knows that there's going to be trumps needed to be led. The question is, should he lead them now or should he try to get to his partner to lead them?
Without the 10, it'd be easy to lead, but he could be blowing a trick by leading from this holding.
Right. Although you could look at this and say, a trump lead, maybe it's just trading tricks, but yeah, he has to decide. And if he is going to shift, is he going to play another diamond or another spade or a spade? How is he going to try to get to partner?
So the results in on board 7, Delimpaltadakis, North South did go plus 110, stayed low in their 6-4 club fit. 9 hits for them. They now have the lead, 82 to 75. So Brad, maybe Delimpaltadakis, he just goes by Deli for short. At least that's what Michael and Al are calling it.
Yes, I don't think they're going to try to, unless you macro it or something, you're not going to try to type that entire name in every time you mention it.
That's true, they're typing, whereas I'm trying
And like I said, I just use his first name sometimes, but okay, he does try a spade to get to partner, figuring maybe there's even some spade roughs are going on or to be set up.
Unfortunately, Declare doesn't have a quick re-entry to their hand, so he'll only be able to rough one club.
Right, he roughs the club, but then he's stuck.
Hey, hold on a second. What if he fires back the jack of spades now? No, that's not going to work either because South can cut that up with one of his little trumps.
Spades are not 4-3. If spades broke more evenly, that would help. If the spade 10 later was able to be cashed.
Spade shifts. They probably notice how the spades are laid out. They're 5-2 or I'm sorry, they're 5-1 or 4-2.
Right.
He's just got all the options right now.
Yeah, he tries it anyway because he hasn't really got anything better to do. He's still.
Seems like Pacman should just shake on this and let partner win it, push a trump through.
Right, I agree.
So Delimpaltadakis will just trade tricks. Plays good tennis spades.
Right. Pretty sure that.
This could be useful to play the 10 of spades to make the defense rough in case they had like King 10 fourth of hearts.
I mean, he should play a trump now.
He's not going to take the finesse.
And he does.
Tennis. Oh, he does take the finesse.
Yeah, now he gets no roughs. Well, he was hoping that trump finesse would win. He knew he was kind of in trouble, and think he thought it was willing to lose an extra 50 if the contract was makeable. Although he might have suspected the king was off, because if Pockman didn't have the king, he might have shifted to a trump himself.
So Declare is going to get his 3 trump tricks, and that's it. So down 2. Street will get 2 imps. They're down 33 to 8 this quarter.
Yes, quite the good quarter for Delhi.
Okay, halfway through, just over halfway through the third quarter.
All right, Al's telling us what's happening on board 8 at the other table. Ooh, West opened 2 spades, and Seema bouncing double, and North is going to flip that. So it's going to be action. Board 8 is not going to be flat.
Yes. And the hand is pretty unfriendly for East-West, with the ace of clubs offside and the king of hearts offside and the 5-1 spade break, although they do have good spade spots in the 9 falls, but still. I think that's going to be a matter of how far is it down. We'll wait and focus on board 9 here.
Diamond split 4-2 also.
Right.
And we would have put 2 spades with that, Brad, with our 5 of a major, 4 more of a minor.
Yeah, definitely non-vol.
What's going on here?
Okay. So we have 1 diamond, which East says, okay, I pass.
1 diamond is unbalanced, right? With this pair.
Yeah, at least 4 diamonds, yeah, not balanced. So, well, now North devalues his queen of clubs a little bit, and he just bids 2 diamonds. He's not strong enough to reverse into 2 hearts. And South is not real happy here. He knows his partner presumably denied 3 spades, no support double. He has nowhere to go. I mean, he's so weak. He has no particular guarantee that partner has clubs for him.
I think
He doesn't.
this could end up
Like
2
2
diamonds
diamonds
doubled.
doubled, yeah.
Delimpaltadakis is going to be celebrating a Greek holiday when he hears the partner. Oh, he didn't double.
No. West
No.
does not
No.
bid at all. And East says, okay, I guess we'll have to play it undoubled, or defend it undoubled.
Hmm.
Yeah, South didn't have much, but he had a void and a 5-card major to bid, and he was hoping for greener pastures, and he didn't get them.
He still might make a good number of tricks on this.
I think I'd
either
have
gonna
doubled
score
with
his
West on
trumps,
there.
or he's going to be able to get at least 2 heart tricks. I guess so.
Right. He knows from the spot that another club is cashing.
Can he get 5 diamonds and 2 hearts and be down 1?
Yeah, depending on how they defend. Depends on whether they let Declare score his little trumps. I think East-West wants to prevent that because, yeah, he might be able to get, you're right, 3 red tricks and 3 hearts and 5 diamonds if both of his little trumps can score.
I might play ping pong and just Torsky will play hearts, defense will play spades, back and forth. You might lay down the king of spades here to show that he's got that. And let's see, he knows. Oh, this is bad for the Greek team, for Delhi. is now declared can cash 3 hearts. And
I almost even thought that West might shift to a trump to sort of help try to break up trump end plays and such.
so Zatorsky knows how the clubs are. I mean, it seems like everyone at the table, except for Pachman, should know how the clubs are.
Yeah, I wonder if Roostis should have realized that cashing another club would have been valuable to let partner shake a card, in this case a heart. I guess he somehow thought that he doesn't even let the heart ride around here.
Might be able
But
to
that's still okay.
oh, this is not gonna. He's gonna get the bad news
Well,
next.
he has no idea diamonds are 6-1. He doesn't even know that they're 5-2. So he thinks getting the kiddies off the street will be good, and he's about to get a rude awakening.
So now, Deli can lead a spade, so partner can cash his ace of clubs. So now the diamond.
Fortunately, this is only for 50 a trick, so it's not major swing potential, but the match is close. You fight for everything. I'm going to guess East will probably play a spade here.
Especially after seeing ace of hearts.
Right. I think he can figure out that partner has 2 or 3 little hearts or some such, and therefore partner must have good spades over there.
Because he's only showing ace of clubs.
I mean, by inference, North's already shown the diamond suit that he's shown, plus the ace king of hearts, plus the queen of clubs. With a high spade honor, he might have done more than 2 diamonds.
Yes. So I think Deli should be able to find the spade. There it is. And Roostis knows the next spade will be cut up, so he'll cash his ace of clubs.
Right. And do that. Now, Declarer hasn't cashed his heart, so they're not cashing anymore. I think that was the key thing to get down to, is that it turns out Declarer didn't know hearts were 3-3 and that he needed to cash them before somebody discarded.
So he actually wants to play a club now, right? So that way, there it is. That's good.
He wants to give partner some roughs, and he wants to give partner outs and spades.
Yes.
And I think that's what he's done. Whether that was necessary or not, I don't know, but that was his plan. He doesn't know the exact diamond layout between North and East, but I think his defense was sound, catering for that kind of stuff.
Right now I'm sticking little pins.
He did well to play the jack instead of the ace of spades. He could overtake the queen if he has to.
No, this is sticker because they didn't do a good enough job. So I'm putting a sticker. So they know.
So it looks like
So they know I'm holding it.
the Greek pair going to get 2 more tricks.
Oh.
Okay, this is going to be plus 100 for east-west.
All right, we're on the board 10. Wow, you got 8 clubs in the west hand. It's the east hand. Got only 5-5. No pass, pass, and then Roostis is in third chair. I guess 4 clubs would be safer, but 5 clubs, maybe too much defense for 5 clubs.
Yeah.
4 clubs is enough. And then I guess Satorsky will scrape together a double. And then Pacman will have to guess which major to bid, which is important in this hand.
Right. If he guesses his stronger heart suit, that's not going to work very well.
It's not
That's
automatic.
That's why you preempt.
Because partner's a past hand. It might be better just to let the 4 clubs float and try to set that. Which if they lead a spade, they will set it. Oh,
3
3
clubs.
clubs. Wow. We'll definitely double.
Okay. Well, I think North is definitely going to double that.
Yes. And now what does Pacman do? He's got a tough decision. He can hit 3
Bid
spades.
4
He can hit
clubs.
3 hearts. 4 clubs is probably a little too much. He wants partner to pick a major, but he's not strong enough for that.
Queen Jack of clubs is
Right. If
nasty
his Queen
values.
Jack of clubs were elsewhere, he could do that. But
I think he's going to bid 3 spades. Normally, when you're 4-4, you bid your suits up the line in response to takeout double. You bid your higher 4-card suit first, so if your partner bids something else.
he wishes he could either pass it around to partner for a decision or redouble and say, you choose partner, but
Yes.
that's not in the cards. So
But
he
then-
may bid 3 hearts because he has better hearts.
But if partner bids 3 in a trump, he's kind of stuck. He can't now bid. Well, I guess he could bid 4 spades, figure he's got one or the other. It's the bait. Oh, this is. Oh, wait, this is transfer. Maybe 3 diamonds. All right, so this is interesting.
Well, or maybe it's an artificial showing. Maybe they don't play 3 diamonds as natural, and that shows equal length in the minors. It's equal length in the majors. You pick partner.
Well, we don't know what 3 diamonds is, but it's certainly interesting. It could be hearts. It could be pick a major. So I doubt people have agreements over this. What do you do when someone preempts and they preempt again?
Right.
So, part of
Well,
it.
if 3 diamonds indeed was pick a major, they were going to get to their right spot. It's kind of like these hands, Mark, where let's say it goes a no trump and you overcall like something that shows both majors. Like some people play 2 clubs as majors, like playing, Landy or something like that. And partner bids, with equal length, he bids 2 diamonds, saying partner pick your longer major.
Right.
Something
So,
like that.
You just have diamonds. Anyway, Roostis tried to buy it for 3 clubs. He bid 1 more, 4 clubs. I think the king of spades will accept this because Pacman's can't play the 10 of spades.
I think he's going to duck this. He's going to duck this because now,
They still can't make it.
yeah, I guess he can, because, Declare does not have an entry to his hand to rough a spade.
He needs a defensive error to make this.
Yeah, he just decides, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm just going to take my 9 tricks and go down 1. Because he won't be sneaking a diamond through here.
I think 3 to trump east west makes it's not impossible to bid, but I think 3 to trump.
Yeah, with the 2-2 club break.
No, actually, the defense does have enough spots that can get 4 heart tricks.
Yeah, but they have to be very precise. They have to lead the suit and manage the spots well enough. Might depend on who's on lead also, but
Okay, so now Zatorsky has to play a heart and not, obviously not a diamond, but he can't bang down his queen of spades, so he does find that nice defense. Basically just stick the player back in their hand, let him leave the losers out of his hand, or do it that
oh, he has the 10-9 of spades. That's okay also. The really, if you were really needing a swing, I guess you could open a gambling 3-note trump in third chair with the
Yes,
West card.
Well, yeah, but you're too weak for that because partner's a pass hand. That would be interesting in first or second chair.
Right. I mean, it sort of serves as a preempt, but yeah, if it's wrong, you could go down a whole lot.
Ace King 8 is almost always going to run. The partner's got, or not always, high frequency, it's going to run. It's got one or more.
Right, but opposite a pass hand.
Even Ace King Jack 7 of a minor runs a lot if partner has at least one. I've done sims on this. So, decent result for the street team. They went plus. Other table could easily be in 4 of a major down. They could went 4 clubs double. If they pick 4 spades and rank 1, even that's down one trick. So Michael's commenting on the 3 club and then 4 clubs is out there. So there's a book written, rebids by the preemptive bidder. It's just all empty pages. But sometimes the preemptive bidder can rebid by doubling. Any unusual double says, I'm interested in bidding more. It doesn't mean penalty. So maybe that's what Roostis could have done over the artificial 3 diamond bid. I guess in this case, that would show diamonds. Anyway, Brad, go ahead and do board 11.
All right, South Path. That looked like a promotable. Well, he does have 2 4-card majors. There's an argument to not open this in no trump to make it easier. Oh, he's going to open 1 spade. They don't normally play 4-card majors, I don't think. So this is a little unusual.
And we saw that 4-card diamond, you recall.
Oops, undos. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with him not promoting this and opening a strong no trump in part because he's got 2 4-card majors, and this does increase the chances of finding a major suit fit.
Had a 7 count. Pass no trump.
Yes.
Could be 2 of a major instead.
Right. Okay. And yeah, they're not playing transfers here, so.
This looks like a flat board.
Yeah, there's a 16 count over there, but it's the king queen tight are not full valued, and he's balanced. His partner's got typically a weak no trump with 13 or so. I don't see it. I don't see him going on here.
So,
And indeed, even though West has a flat out maximum, you still don't make it. You still have 2 red.
Sniffing around. I found it interesting, sniffing around.
I wonder if that was a spiral bid or not.
He's got 5 spades. It seems like really just liquid information. The chat commentators are talking about preempting and then bidding again. I like doing that sometimes, but it's always with double. That way it's flexible. I don't bid my suit and then bid my suit again on my own. So
Okay, well, this will be one of the duller boards of the day.
I guess, of course, he doesn't have a clear lead. Probably just need a passive club. Even though he's kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. Packman's on lead.
Parkman's on lead, and he can lead anything.
He just leads a heart.
Leads a heart.
Yeah, this is just going to lose a heart and a diamond. That's that.
Okay, meanwhile, Al has told us that there is a 4-club opener on board 10 at the other table. So we'll see if north-south stay out or not.
So board 9 was a push. That could have been some action since the diamonds were 6-1.
There's
Yes, for the Greek pair. That's why they couldn't bid it. Well, I wonder if they could have bid 3 to Trump to show a 4-in preempt. Yes, Michael said the same thing. All right, so this game was over quickly. On the board 12. So it's 33. Delimpaltadakis. Delhi. 2 flat boards in a row, but board 10 might be a swing. Board 11 should be flat. Oh, Roostis got a Yarborough, but he does have 2 10s. He have that in third seat. We could see a nice psych with these colors, but I think he's going to pass. I'm not a Wonder Trump bidder with Zatorsky. I'd rather bid my suits with 1 diamond, especially since they play 1 diamond is unbalanced. Normal.
Yeah, I agree.
Call that's Delhi's hand. Not good enough to double and bid hearts later, especially opposite a past hand. And then after the 1 heart overcall, negative double by Pacman. Or actually, that might be 4 more spades, not a negative double.
Yeah,
Johnson, if you have a 10. So, a 0 high card point hand, then. We'll call it that. And maybe they're on a break. Or maybe Roostis is trying to figure out what to bid. There it is. 1 diamond. So it looks like on board 10, they're in the 4-3 heart fit, 4 hearts. I think double shows 4 more spades. It's not a negative. Oh, I'm sorry, that's over 1 diamond. Never mind. This is probably exactly 4 spades by Pacman.
Right. There are some out there that play that this double shows 4 or 5 spades and they bid something else with 6 spades, but
Some pairs over negative double. 2 diamonds is a constructive raise, and 2 hearts is a weak raise. Roostis, if he had that available, I thought it's even too weak for that.
okay, 1 spade. Now, a lot of pairs play this shows exactly 3 spades. And if you have 4 spades and a minimum-ish hand, you bid 2 spades.
I wonder if Southland did 2 natural clubs. That's what he wants to do. Of course, he knows North is unbalanced. He's probably got a stiff in clubs, is where his unbalanced is.
Right.
But he might bid 2 clubs anyway. It might help South get the neutral.
If that's like non-4, I don't know what strength 2 clubs would promise here, but
Michael makes a good point in the chat. Awkward rebid for North over a negative double. Often, what these players do, and what I like doing also, is you're not sure what to do, just make the cheapest viable bid. So I guess pass is not, you can't pass 1 heart double, that's the cheapest bid. Next one up is 1 spade. That's fine.
okay, South redoubled.
Just to show extra values. Kind of implies no fit. So Satorsky's hearts are better, he might hurt this, but you're kind of the wrong colors. 3 no Trump doesn't seem too good either with his bad heart spots. The hearts, 5 card suit to your left, and Delhi's probably got an entry, so he's got another problem here. I don't know what to do.
Presumably showing some extras, and he's got a fairly decent 15 count. He's got more than a dead minimum. But now, if he had a 6th diamond, then he might try 3 diamonds. He's got 5 good ones.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to bid 2 spades. He doesn't want to double. He doesn't really want 2 no Trump. That's asking for a lot when you partner to have ace of diamonds. That only gets you up to 7 tricks. You need two more to add to your runners. I guess ace of diamonds, king, queen of clubs would do it, but You might be
The only other thing I could think of North doing is doubling here to show extras, not a penalty double, just forward going with no clear action.
yeah, and that's follows the cheapest bid approach that I just talked about. I guess where do more South want to play? They don't have an 8-card fit anywhere. Do they want to defend 2 hearts?
Yeah.
Hey, defending 2 hearts, best spot. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get plus 300. You can't make anything. So it'll be interesting if North does bid some number of no trump and East is then on lead against no trump. I think he'll lead the Queen of Hearts and not the King. So that way, partner can give him attitude for the 10.
Presumably, this is North in the tank here, thinking of if he should bid, and if so, what.
All right, so we got a result in on board 10, 9 imps to street. So the lead changes again.
10 imps.
What's that, Brad? The third lead change this quarter?
At least, yeah.
Yes. Exciting match.
But nobody has really taken command, so all these swings just keep netting out.
Yes, he does do the double. I got points. I don't know what to do.
Yep, that's what he does. He doubles. Now the question is South, who knows his partner is probably short in clubs.
He might they might go low and pass this out. They really got nowhere to play. Their best position was 2 hearts double for plus 300. They can't really make anything else. 4 spades is not going to fetch, is it?
No, I mean, assuming that the double showed exactly 4 spades, North continues to know that you have no fit and you only have 1 heart stopper in all likelihood, and
I think he's going
not
to pass
enough runners. So I think he should go low here. I mean, it's vulnerable. He's really hates to do this, but he's kind of then played into passing, I would think.
Yeah, he's already told his story. What else is there to say? Doesn't have 4 spades, doesn't have good hearts, doesn't have a 6 diamond. He's pretty much told South what he has. He's got 3 spades, he's got 5 diamonds, he's got an unbalanced hand, he's got more than the minimum. And partner said 2 only spades.
Well, if the heart spots were, or whatever was a little different, you could make, because of the Queen of Spades dropping, if they aren't able to cash 4 hearts and a diamond, you can make 3 no trump. But the defense will or should take, as you say, they have to just make sure they don't do anything like blocking the heart suit. But they in 3-0 they should get 4 hearts and a diamond.
Yeah, I agree with Michael. It has been a very good match. So we're blessed to be able to watch this, share all our thoughts.
Keep us in the 4 for 4. We're batting 1,000 in close matches. Really close matches, not like 30 or 40 or 50, but
2 no trump.
okay.
The goal is there. Is Pac-Man going to be able to pass this vulnerable game? Do you think he'll pass?
He could pass. He could pull the 3 clubs. But again, I think he's pretty sure his partner's short there, although his suit does have excellent texture.
Does 3 clubs make?
Oh, he passed.
I think Deli will lead the Queen of Hearts, even though they're not playing Rooster now, not the King. To get attitude for the 10, he needs to know where the 10 hearts is. If he leads the King, partner's going to discourage, not going to learn anything. So,
Right. Well, since they did stop
Michael says 3 no trump has 9 tricks. I don't see it.
Yeah, well, then he corrected himself saying, what am I saying?
Uh,
And yes, after the opponents take 5, right.
okay, there we go.
Okay, but yeah, good stop by North-South here. They will go plus.
Let's see what Deli leads. I predict the Queen of Hearts. That way.
Yeah, I think he needs some attitude. He needs some help from partner.
On the 10, when he leads the king. So the play may go slower now because Deli is not going to know who has the 10 of hearts. What will Roostis play here? Will he? Oh, the 9's in there. He can play the 10 to show a sequence. He's got a 10.
That's true. He has the 8, and
Yes.
and partner should know he has the 8. Otherwise, he might not have afforded the 10.
Yeah, so good. So in this case, he can actually signal that he's got help for a partner on the 4th round. But I like the Queen of Hearts lead better, but it made things interesting. For example, you switch the 9 of hearts and the 5 of hearts in north south. Now Roostis can't play the 10 to signal what he has.
Right now, Northeast would have to play a low heart at trick 2.
Which yeah, he actually can. He can swallow up partner's heart spots. It should be 10 of
Yeah.
hearts now.
There's the 10, right?
And I think Declare is just gonna give him his 5 tricks. Yeah, he didn't duck that because he doesn't want a club shift. Well, I guess
Yeah,
not.
although the opponents can't set up enough club trick, but he's just going to be happy that he's
Going plus.
contract that most likely is as high as they wanted to be.
Well, he should lead the 3 of hearts now. Because what does it matter? Oh no, I'm sorry. The 8 will fall. He knows
He
partner's-
knows his partner has 3 hearts, or at least 3 hearts. So yeah, he's just gonna.
he can do.
He's got the 7. He's got the key 7 of hearts. If he had King, Queen, Jack, 3, 2, then he would need to lead low.
You could have done it either way. This works fine.
Yep, this works fine as long as they keep the suit flexible.
North will go plus 120. Decent result. 4th Street. They went plus. Not that easy to go plus on these cards. 24 high card points and a good diamond suit.
Yeah.
Diamond did well in past 2.
I think they could have made 3 clubs. I don't know about 3 diamonds, but because of the texture of the clubs and the fact that the clubs are 3-3, you can lose.
2 clubs.
You might even make 4 clubs. You might only lose a diamond and 2 clubs, possibly, with the Queen of Spades falling.
Ooh, 11 imps on board 11. What happened there? We thought that was going to be a flat one.
Nope, they reached 6 spades.
Ooh,
Too much bidding.
0 pie.
Too much bidding is correct.
And now Delimpaltadakis is, I think it's our 4th league change. They now have the lead, 93 to 84.
East-West had some long-winded, artificial-ish auction at the other table to get to 6 spades, but regardless, yeah, 30 high card, but 2 balanced hands.
It really has
Usually does not equate to slam.
They needed King of Diamonds instead of Queen of Diamonds.
Yep.
All right, Brad, what do we got on board 13?
All right. Pass. Don't know if that's going to be a no trump from East. Possibly. I wouldn't mind opening that a no trump, but they may not.
Yeah. Well, 14 to 16. It might be too good for 14 to 16. 15 to 17, I would open with no trump also.
They are 15 to 17 according to their card.
And then Pacman, he's only got 8 high card points, 6-4 bid more will probably show his spades. 2 diamond bid.
Yep, there's a no trump.
Oh, he
And
passes.
South vulnerable opposite a passing partner decides not to get involved.
So queen of spades, they ask the partner to drop the jack if they have it, or it's roosting out, but I think it's the forward thing that I said.
Right. But, yeah, they'll get the spades out of the way, and this is not going to make, as it turns out, the one no trumpet caused them to lose their heart fit.
Yeah, so not showing spades might have done well, because how many spades can they make? That you can make 3 club tree. Oh, you can make a lot of spades.
Yeah, with the diamonds guessable, and can't go wrong guessable.
You can use a trick in each suit, it looks like.
No, you don't lose a club trick if double done
But
anyway.
yeah, you can make 4 spades.
Yeah,
Did that.
easy hand, 2 spades, both club honors on side, and diamonds can't guess wrong. Can't be guessed wrong. Wow. So,
North South will go plus defending. Oh, so interesting. He won the ace. I said the queen maybe was roosting out lead. I was expecting Zatorsky to drop the jack.
so he's going to cash his heart tricks, and I think he's probably just going to play a diamond to the queen and try to make 7 tricks that way. With South staying silent, I don't see why he wouldn't try for his contract that way, and he may end up just going down an extra trick. He'll go down 200 in an attempt to make it. Is that right?
That looks like what's likely to happen to me.
No, I thought he was going to cash all 4 hearts, but now if he cashes a 4th heart, he's in the wrong hand. So maybe he's going to play a diamond now.
Yeah, why would you not take a diamond? He doesn't know the spades are 6-3. He's probably expecting the spades to be 5-4 since there was no bidding.
Right, because North's a passed hand, so give him, say, 10-point maximum. It still means South has got 8 at least, even if North has a maximum or near maximum pass. So yeah, he's going to think that they're more likely 5-4. So I
The only reason not take a diamond finesse here. That seems single dummy to me.
right, okay, well,
You
I'm
stick
sure these. Trying to think of reasons why he wouldn't take a diamond finesse. Kind of looks silly to not do it and then find out that you could have made the contract all along.
Oh, actually, North South. John is right. They can't get the rest if they take the diamond.
Right.
Pretty close.
Right. They'd have to time it right to get all of their club tricks and spade tricks.
Well, let's see. He might be able to. Yeah, he might know his partner has the ace king of clubs. I don't think that's in the movies. If he plays-
Right. If his partner doesn't have the 10, he's lost nothing. Then they just beat it 1 less. But
Yes. If he plays declared for ace queen of diamonds, ace of spades, and ace of hearts, which he's already shown,
right.
then he can. Hockman knows his partner's got the ace king of clubs. He doesn't know where the 10 is, but he'll find out on the 3rd club who had that partner had the 10.
Yeah, if Declare didn't have the ace of diamonds, he would have something. He would have a club honor, and then he wouldn't be going after diamonds.
Yes.
I think. Right. Yeah, Mike's making the same point.
So I think Deli's trying to decide whether to take the diamond. That's it. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Well, we have a no swing on board 12. North-south rested very low also in 2 diamonds.
He's got to need a club here to get all the tricks. So let's see. He could leave 1 spade and shift to a club. That would be good enough too.
Right. also got to make sure that if he cashes the king of spades, then partner has to unblock the jack. That shouldn't be too hard, but just got to be a little bit careful there.
I wonder what the queen of spades lead showed. Was it Rusinow or did it ask to drop the jack? It could have been the latter because Satorsky didn't do it.
Right. I think it could be Rusinow.
This club sheet, I think,
Come
is
on.
final. You count the high card points. It can't hurt. It can only help.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
they probably had a chance to Smith Decker, so he should know the spade position. Like partner doesn't have a stiff spade.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I think a club is right just to cover the, well, if declarer had ace jack third of spades, he'd be holding up. So you know that that isn't the spade position.
Right. I mean, there's no way a club could hurt if declarer. I guess declarer could have the ace of clubs and he's got the queen jack of diamonds.
Yeah, but
Given declarer
then declarer might have just taken a club finesse because that's again an immediate line to make.
Right. There it
Yep,
is.
there it is. He found it. Well done.
Well, jack
now
of
just-
jack or five of spades.
And now just run all your spades and
That's true. Yes, jack is. Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
whoops. This can't be right.
What the hell?
Why isn't he returning partner's spade suit? I mean, yeah, he had jack 10 9 of diamond, but I think he didn't know his partner had six spades either.
But he knows he's five of them now.
Okay, well, I'm sure North South will be eventually discussing what
Oh my
happened there
God, that
and
was
how to
hard.
avoid it in the future. But yeah, it's fortunately it's just an extra
Plus 300.
100. But
And it's likely it could be like 170 at the other table. They'll lose 2 bits instead of gain 4.
yep,
Different
those things add up.
All right, board 14. Probably a 1 diamond
I
opener.
can't believe he didn't come back a spade.
By,
Why is he not coming back a spade?
ooh, and then a lot of spades. 4 spades by Pachman. Ooh, and then Roostis. So here's a hand where the unbalanced
believe
1
that.
diamond would be really helpful. Because West would know that they have a pretty good diamond fit when the 1 diamond also includes balanced hands.
Yeah.
West really can't bid. They'll probably just pass 4 spades, which is probably best for their side because if they bid over 4 spades, Zatorsky's going to double wherever they land. Now it's 4
Correct.
spades. Depends if they lead. They got to lead a diamond and not a heart, and then 4 spades will go down.
Yes, they will lose a spade and 2 clubs and a diamond on a diamond lead, but on a heart lead, they will make losing only 3 black cards.
Yes.
Perhaps.
No,
That's a deep position. That's more like it.
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
Looks like this might just float out.
All right. This
All
game
right.
just lead. He might lead stiff jack of clubs. That would be bad too. In fact, it's
Yeah,
probably
he has to put his fingers on the diamond. And not the queen of diamonds. Not
That's
the
cool.
queen of diamonds either.
why is that bad?
Because then he gets 3 club pitches.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, he
no,
does read it, and now this will be 420 for North South. Well,
This could be a swing. The other table will bid 1 unbalanced diamond. They will get a diamond lead.
Yeah, well, I guess he clubs were an unbid suit, and he
Yeah,
hoped
it
for
could have
club
been
right.
like leading singled as often in the winter. Not on this hand though.
Yeah, nobody said opening leads were easy. We've seen enough of that, so just didn't work on this hand because Declare has this 7-5. I mean, he just has a four spade bid. Could be a myriad of different hands.
Yeah. Chat people were agreeing reasonable to lead the stiff.
Okay. So, but yeah, swing potential on that board.
Was a good result for Street. They're down by 9. If their teammates only made 11 tricks, it's a little unexpected.
Right. You can't make five clubs. Well, although I guess what, in five clubs, I think it's the same thing. Don't they have to cash their diamond there?
Yeah, because he got 2 clubs. It is the same thing.
Right. You still have to cash, and if you cash your diamond, you lose two clubs. Yeah.
So how do you think
Okay.
how do you think they made 450? Did they unblock a club or something? Anyway,
That maybe I think that's a mistake. I can't understand why East would unblock.
could be 10 ips to Street if their teammates can set 4 spades, and that would give Street the lead again.
Okay, last board of the set. Another 8-card suit.
I know, man, the card shuffler is doing their job this quarter.
Okay, I think even red on white, he's probably just going to go ahead and open 4. It's yeah, look at the heart stack behind him.
He's gonna it's gonna be too expensive if he gets 4. Yeah, he does go low.
Now, north south or east west can make 6 clubs. It's not a great contract, but it does make with clubs coming in. Wow, Trump. What is East going to do? He's got a good hand.
I think you should transfer to hearts. Just basically say I got a good hand. I don't know what to do. Can he transfer to spades? But then he doesn't have enough to force the slam. God, this is tough. He might be
Trump could be, under pressure. He doesn't even know whether it's a balanced hand or, a longish minor hand. Trump could be a lot of things.
I think some pairs got artificial methods where maybe it's 4 clubs that ask partner, what kind of 3-note Trump did you have? You got a tricks hand, you got a balanced hand.
Right. And we may have to see whether East-West have any of those methods or if East is just going to guess what to do here. Again, slam is not great. You need to pick up the club suit since you have a heart loser. So if they rest here in 3-note Trump, that's not the end of the world.
He could pass, he could get 4 hearts, transfer to spades, he could get 4 diamonds, whatever that means, transfer to hearts. He could get 4-note Trump invitational. Do you see any other 5-note pick a slam? It seems a little high. But
yeah, that's committing you. I think the hand is worth an invite only.
He's got 2 problems. He doesn't know what strain to play, and he doesn't know how high to play. And he's probably not even picturing playing in clubs. Either they gotta, oh, no, never mind. What would 4 diamonds here be, Brad, when you transfer to their major? I predict that's what he's
doing. That's not too many pairs have specific methods here over this kind of auction.
But it's 4 clubs. Is that transfer to diamonds? It should be Gerber.
Or Stamen.
Oh yeah, it could be Stamen. That's true. I predict 4 transfer.
Problem with 4-0 is that how is partner supposed to evaluate what partner needs from me? It isn't just a matter of like high cards or whatever. I mean, he's got a little bit of an unusual hand for no trump. The good news is he's got a 6-card suit, but he only has, he's only got what, 15 high card. So if East were to do some sort of invite, how does West evaluate his hand, because he doesn't know what the nature of East's sequence or invite is going to be. We have Al telling us that they opened 4 hearts, and apparently it must have gone past 4 spades. Doesn't say whether that.
Still the transfer.
Oh, there we go. Okay, presumably a transfer. Or is this just a general force or what? Okay, West thinks it's a transfer. Oh, wow. Showing his other suit, I guess. Now what does West do? He's got neither of partner's suits. Yikes. How are they going to back into their 6-3 club fit now? Is 6 clubs natural? Does he bid 5 no trump now? And is that pick a slam or to play or what? This could get ugly. Or it might work out great if they do get to 6 no or 6 clubs.
Oh no, can it make? 6 spades.
Yeah, 6 no or 6 clubs needs the club suit to come in, and it does. And you don't even have any you even have any restricted choice, or it just comes in. Oh boy. Now 5 no trump pick a slam by East. Or is he going to commit this to slam? And as it points out, he may get the spades right on the bidding. He probably will play north for jack length of spades. So yes, he can make 6 spades if he takes the right view in that suit, along with the fact that the clubs come in. Wow. But the auction dies at the 5 level. Well, North leads a diamond, hoping his partner's out. His partner's almost out.
Sorry, thanks, Brad. I went on mute because there's noise in my house.
It's okay. All right, so he wins the diamond, plays the queen of spades, and plays the 10. North plays low, and West is now thinking.
You should get this right. With the hard 7, wow, I'm surprised. With the hard 7-0, got the percentage of spades or jack of
8-0.
spades.
8-0.
He'll get the card gods will forgive him on this hand because he'll still go plus and make his
Right.
correct.
Yep, just loses a spade and a heart. Doesn't even need the clubs to come in. Right, he's going to pitch a diamond. Oh, because of the queen of diamonds, yeah, he can just pitch a diamond and a club. He does not need the club suit.
All right, so exciting bridge, 45 to 18. Deli's team with one more comparison to go. It's going to be an exciting 4th quarter. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, audience. Hope you all join us for the fourth quarter. Cheers,
All
John
right.
and Mike. Thanks
Thank
for
you
your
all.
commentary also. See you all
Should be
soon.
a short print. We'll see you soon.
And when's it
Does.
start up, Brad? Like 6:30, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I would guess about 15, but that could be a little longer or a little shorter. But I would start with about 15 minutes and